Hello, everybody. Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks, an official Maestro of content for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. And welcome to the Talkin' Tommy Show Deep Dive Live on Marvin the Marvelous. This is where your boy Mr. 901 and the Jacks Army and the chat on Twitch go over footage sent over by the game, by the devs, taking a look at this tune, how it may impact the World of Mayhem. And you can always join me whenever a new tune comes out, because 5 days a week, 1 p.m. Central, I'm at twitch.tv/Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks. So speaking of Twitch, we're live right now. The Jacks Army is waiting. So without further ado, let's jump into this deep dive live. What's going on, Jacks Army? You can see them up right here. And we're looking right now at the footage sent over by Scopely, by Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. There he is, Marvin the Marvelous. We got the unlock here. We're gonna make the old birds in the background hush, though. He looks great, guys. I'm just gonna tell you, first off, he looks great. His animations are fantabulous. We'll see that in a minute. Every time a new character comes out, it seems like they're pushing it higher and higher up the boundaries of cutaways and different camera elements. They've done a really good job. So that's him unlocked right there. And we're going to go now into his kit. All right, so here we go right here. 55,085 power, 2,583 attack, 2,857 defense, 5,761 health, and 165 for the speed, which I believe the last character we just saw came out had about the same speed, if I'm not mistaken. His little brief synopsis, if you will. In a time far removed from his own, Marvin is armed with groundbreaking technology and tactical knowledge. Sadly, he has not figured out how to ride a horse yet. So there you go. So the story behind this Marvin is that Bugs Bunny broke his time machine, and it sent him to medieval times over at Avalone. So that's the story behind him. What do you think about his stats so far, guys? Now, he is a epic attacker, alien knight. So he's definitely, we've already seen in the blog post for upcoming events for June, we've already seen that he is part of the night team, or the reworked night team, if you will. So I'm super curious. The way he looks in the footage, this team is constantly defensing up and constantly critting, and then because they're critting, things are also happening, so it's pretty cool. He's about on par with the rest of the new tunes. HP is a little low. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is that these stats look pretty on par with what we've gotten the past few times. And Pink Bunny says, I'm glad they put him in Avalone, unlike Anubis in space. Yeah. I was pretty sure Anubis was going to go in space anyway. Because, I mean, the space stuff was behind his background. So if you pay super close attention to the background sometimes when they do the blog post, then you can kind of get a clue. All right, so he does have a knight friendship skill. This tune has 10% plus attack, defense, and speed, while any knight tune is in battle as an ally. And of course, you got 3 of them on your team. Now, this I thought was super interesting. K9. This tune has 10% attack, defense, and speed, while K9 is in battle as an ally. What do you guys think about that? Because that, to me, that kind of came out of nowhere. Now, I was a little, I mean, I don't hate it, but I'm like, where does this work? Also think that Marvelin, as calling him for short, can fit in team's traditional knights. Like yokai crit versatility, yeah. It's thematic, yeah. You know, and that's probably the case. It's just because he's a Marvin, but it doesn't really fit. But I mean, it's not breaking the bank either way it goes. All right, let's move on to his actual kit, his skills. And the first one up is Lance Sharpener 6. Now, keep in mind that everything we're looking at today is subject to change. Numbers could change, abilities could change. Any of this stuff could change leading up until the tune is released, which will be tomorrow. But right now, Lance Sharpener 6 deal 2,841 damage to target enemy, gaining critical damage up for the rest of the battle. Not for a turn, not for 2 turns, for the rest of the battle. That is his basic attack, guys. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I think that's strong right there for a basic. All right, Nightfall 6 is his first special. Deal 2,583 damage to all enemies. Grant your team 2 defense up for 2 turns. This can be a critical hit. All right, so keep that in mind when we start to look at this footage, guys. The defense up matters a ton. They're all about crits and defense up. All right, his next special right here, and the animations for all of these are really cool. We're going to see these in a minute. Guardian's Gift 6. Flip all attack down on this tune. Then deal 3,487 damage to target enemy. Grant sure critical to all knight allies. To all knights. So essentially the way that you're going to see this here in a moment when we take a look at the battles, you're going to see a bunch of defense up. And everybody's got crit. It's kind of beautiful. Mezzo said, all nights, no days. You're right. Flesh Tendo said his night team is going to be Bugs the Brave, Sylvester the Brash, Marvin the Marvelous, and Tweety the True. And I know a lot of people that are probably going to go that route versus the Elmer the Sure. I am going to try the recommended team first, but I do have my Sylvester the Brash pretty beefy. All right, so let's take a look now at his passives. This is there's some magic in these passives, and I started reading them, and I'm like, okay, are you sure? Okay, this tune has plus 30% critical chance at the start of this tune's turn. Gain at the start of his turn, by the way, gain critical chance up for each ally with defense up. Guys, do you know the night team? Do you know what they do? It's all defense up. Almost everybody's got a move that gives defense up. Like, almost everybody. So, then you've got critical chance up all the time. Like, basically. I mean, that's a passive. That's at the start of his turn. All right, let's keep rolling. I'm super geeked about it. I want to see how it's going. I want to actually play the team now. All right, next passive, Astral Maneuver. Whenever this tune lands a critical hit against one or more enemies, it hits a random enemy for 1,549 damage. This cannot be a critical, so at least it's not going to catch in an infinite loop there, right? But it says whenever this tune lands a critical against one or more enemies. Well, guess what? That's what he do. That's what he do. It's beautiful. I was really excited when I was looking at this because, to me, just my personal opinion, this kit works so well with what they're trying to do that it's kind of redonkulous. Double said, my current max with core boost Brash has less stats than the new Marvin without boost. So it's going to be difficult to keep Brash with Marvelin if they're near equal. Correct. The night team, Kyle said the night team now has a crazy defense and crazy attack. Yeah. Which, I mean, honestly, I think because of new tunes and power creep and different teams, I think a little shine had, come off the Knights, pun intended. Pink Bunny said it very well. I think they really needed this. And I'm super happy to see that, because it's not like they're bringing out a whole team. They brought one new person for a team that already existed. Plus, if you remember, they had reworked Tweety the Twoo to work better with Bugs the Brave, so that teams, they had this in mind. And Cloak and Dagger 6, we've seen this on other tunes. This tune has plus 15% attack and speed. And then, of course, you've got his advanced ones. Now, we're going to take a look here in just a second after it gets past the advanced HP, advanced defense, advanced attack. And we're going to take a look at in-game battle footage, in-game battles, where we're going to see all of this in action. It's the way it works is really cool. All right, so here we go. All right, of course, Bugs the Brave comes through, does his thing. And keep in mind, everybody, a lot of them already have defense up on them. And you're going to see right there, it's his turn, so he gets 2 critical chance up for every ally that has the defense up. So he's got his critical chance up already. Defense up again. I mean, keep that in mind, guys. Everybody's going to have the defense up for anything that bounces off of that. I mean, it's almost automatic. Elmer the Sure coming through. Of course, that didn't do much because Astronaut dodged. Tweety the True coming through with an attack. Now, here we go. Check this out. Look at this. Wow, look at that. I mean, get wrecked. Like, get wrecked is all I'm saying. Good Lord. Are you kidding me, pal? Are you kidding me? And here comes another attack. Now, this is his basic. But even on his basic, he gets crit up. So, I mean, he is the attacker, guys. I'm just going to tell you, he is. Really wish, like, more than a lot of other things with these videos, that Scopely would use defensive teams that are actual thematic teams instead of random hodgepodges. You know what? That is something that I would like to see too. I know they do that in Strike Force, or they have been lately. There goes Bugs' heal. Elmer the Sure. And see, I've never played with Elmer the Sure a ton. I've usually used the Brash. Yeah, it'd be cool to see that. It'd be cool to see how they fare up against actual themes. Critical up. There, you saw it. Right now, I want you guys... I'm going to pause this here in just a moment so you guys can see. All right, take a look right now. You've got 2 attack up, 14 defense up, 5 critical up. Like, look at that. All right. We're not that far into the battle. Okay, now you've got Tweety the Twoo, 8 defense up. 19 attack up and 10 defense up on Elmer. And then you've got 5 defense up on Bugs the Brave, who also taunts and gets damage immunity, so not a huge deal. But I mean, we're not even deep into this yet. This is Beautymus. Wham! This is lovely. And then, I mean, what are they really going to do now? He's fixing to hit. He's fixing to crit. There you go. Kyle says, I love the Night team now. Has 1 AoE attack. All 3 tunes besides Marvin have only a single attack. Yeah, they did need kind of an AoE, and at least they've got that. And then, you know, he's also got the the one that can hit the random enemy. So I'm going to be curious about the configuration of how people are doing the night team, though. Like, are they going to stick with this configuration? Or are they going to switch out Elmer for Brash? Don't know. All right, here's another battle. Now, again, everybody got... And we're going to back that up just a second. All right, so we're going to play it. All right, so there we go. So we started out defense up on everybody. Now, keep in mind, it was... where is it at? I'm trying to read the... here we go. One of his passive skills, Void Plate. This tune has plus 30% critical chance. At the start of this tune's turn, gain critical chance up for each ally with a defense up. So, essentially what that's saying is, as soon as he gets to his turn, if these 3 of his allies have defense up, he's going to start with 3 critical. Watch. We'll see if that stays. Yeah. Yeah, because look. Let's go back. All right, right there. Now, you notice that Bugs the Brave's defense down, or defense up, dropped. So there was only 2. And once there's the 2, he starts his turn. He'll have 2 critical up. Bam, there it is. Nice. Whoopee. Yeah, Pink Bunny, we need to take a look at the synergies between Brash and Elmer. Because you can actually look at Marvin the Marvelous right now. He is in the game. You can't unlock him until tomorrow, but he is in the game. Yeah, and that's what I've been seeing, okay? Double just mentioned, he said that throughout the battle, Elmer the Sure is going to get so many attack ups. And guess what? Right now, he's got 15. Look at the health total on the enemy side. He's already got 15 attack up. So, you know, all of these are working together. You can really just kind of, all you got to do is watch the way the buffs add up. And watch the crit on the other side. Bam! Big critical AoE. All right, so threw attack down on him. They're trying to put some work in on him. Woof, they're going ham. They sure were. They were trying to put some work in on old Marvin. Uh-oh. And then here we go. Bugs taunts. He's got the damage immunity. So they're gonna try to show us what it looks like if they get in a little trouble. A way to pull out of that trouble, I think. So here we go. The crit up. Bam. Critical. 1 down. Where did he get that health from? Where did he get that health from? I'm kind of curious about that. All right. What is it? Oh, it's from one of the other Knights kits, I believe. Maybe it's Tweety's. I'm not sure, but that's where they got the health from because they landed the critical. Well, see, that actually works out really, really well now that I'm looking at it. That works out great. Let's see what happens here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my Lord. So, not only can they hit really well, but they have some sustainability, not only with Bugs the Brave, but when the team gets defense up, Tweety heals, I think it's one or the other. It's either defeating, it's either a crit, or it's a death. But it is something that Tweety the Two does. I can't really look at it right this second, but let me know in the comments down below. I'm sure you guys know what we're talking about. You know, I'm really, you know, just aside from the kit, aside from the way he plays, he's different, but he actually looks like he belongs with the team. He actually looks like he belongs with the team, and I actually appreciate that as someone with a little OCD. It's hard for me to make mishmash teams, even though I do it. It's because they don't look right together. At least they look good together. I know that's, you know, neither here nor there, but look at that. Woo! See you later. See you later. My goodness. I mean, look at them. They're just standing over there, pal. Just beating people down. I'm super excited about Marvin the Marvelous. It's going to give me some use for a night team that I haven't used in a little while. And I like everything about it so far. Yeah, Elmer's attack right now, guys. Let's take a look at that. That's a good point, OG. 24 attack up right now. Good Lord. Good gravy, pal. And for the enemy team right now, it's pretty much all over but the crying. There's not a whole lot they can do. And here we go. See you later, pal. Bam! And it's done. All right, that's what we've got for the Deep Dive Live today. Are you as hype as me and the Jax Army are? The Jax Army and I for Marvin the Marvelous? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're here, guys, hit that sub button, bang that old bell, throw a like on this thing for crying out loud. And remember, we'll be live 1 p.m. Central when Marvin drops tomorrow. Until next time, guys, stay loony! And we're going to catch you down the road.